All right, hello there. Day number 294 complete. Hi there, I'm the Path Walker. I upload daily videos about how my day went. I talk about if I did everything I had scheduled. I talk about the schedule for the next day, track my progress in different areas. I share what I've learned today in life in general, all with you guys for the purpose of improving myself and hopefully helping you guys do the same. Okay, so today overall was a pretty good day with some caveats. Last night we did floss, surprise, surprise, after so long, but we didn't go to sleep on time. My stream ended up ending around 5 a.m., then I went to sleep around 6 a.m., and then I had to wake up for rock climbing, so I didn't have, the most optimal sleep. That said, I did wake up, I went rock climbing, and I got everything else done. Now the bad. I didn't eat my meal yet or anything. This is because I failed recording the video. I still have to eat my meal. It is currently 3:59 a.m., so 4 a.m. I should have been going to sleep like right now, especially because I'm tired. And I failed abstinence quite badly, and I'm not happy about it. You know, um, it's a shame too on how it happened and how it started. It really felt like I was just tired, like I can feel it in my eyes. It was like, I don't know, 1:30 a.m. or whatever. And so all of a sudden I just I was bored or something. It's a real shame too because I finished everything. All I had to do was write my schedule and upload this video, and I could have had this all done by 1 a.m. for sure. And here we are 3 hours later of whatever. Um, and so I feel disappointed in myself, and I don't have an excuse for it. I hate the explanation of being bored or whatever the heck that was, but that said, I still plan on, and here we are. It's May 10th, and the plan was for the month of abstinence, no pornography whatsoever. Um, very, very weird. I'm again disappointed, but I plan on fully continuing this for the rest of the week. I don't want to change my perception. I don't want to, beat myself up too much over it. As I mentioned in the interview, and as I learned with the interview with my therapist, you know, going with the flow and adjusting according, to the weather and the wind is very important, I find. And so, um, it's, I don't know, it's a work in progress, I guess, but um, I don't know. I wish I could have that spirit, that fire of being like, no, I'm gonna just do this. And I'd like to think that when I do get my sleep under control, honestly, everything just comes along easier. And I think that abstinence will be one of them. So here we are. We're gonna resume it May 10th. Let's go for the rest of the month. If we can manage that, I'll still consider it a success for our goals of the month. Now, just to break it down here, so we had a smoothie, we rock climbed, we walked our dog, we had some soup, we showered, we wrote tomorrow's schedule. Again, nothing too crazy, but we did what we needed to do. Now, our plan for tomorrow is going to be quite interesting, right? This is going to be a day where if we can wake up by 1 p.m. I'm saying 1 p.m. because I know I would need more sleep. So I'm planning on going to sleep very soon. I'm already planning on having more sleep. Normally, though, I've seen I can go. I sometimes I need like 10 hours of sleep. I don't know, but I would like to be able to do this. I'd like to get some grooming done, shower, have a nice egg meal, do a nice leg workout, walk the dog, and then have my day as usual. And then we have our stream planned. For the goal viewer, sleep is actually going to stay here. If we can manage to wake up good tomorrow, I don't want to be preemptive in increasing it right now. We did wake up well, but it all depends on what time we wake up tomorrow. Nutrition is fine, fitness is fine. Rock climbing, if I get one more day, I'll bring it back into the green. Everything else is basically where it should be. Family, friends, romantic, we'll keep it there. Nothing else to really change. Dog walking, I can happily move this up over here into the green once again. And that's that. Okay, so a few comments. I think one of the main ones I want to talk about is again, because the sleep, as I've mentioned it before, is my main priority. Um, I realized that when I was streaming on Twitch last night, I it's so easy for me to just be like, hey, you know what? Like, let's keep it going for the viewers, for whatever, and I could give into it. But that's not sustainable, right? I can see the effects that it's having on my sleep. I already made the decision that on Saturday nights, like I'm calling it no matter what. By 3 a.m., that's it. But I'd like to still think that even in other days where I'm like, hey man, like, look, it doesn't have to be so long. Like I streamed 10 hours yesterday. It didn't have to be a 10-hour stream. I just kind of told myself, "Oh, I really want to finish this thing that I wanted to do." But in my opinion, man, it really, I'm going to just say it. It's like, look, in my opinion, my streams at the very latest, very, 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 very latest, I want them to be ending by 4 a.m. And what that means is that I'm going to basically be aiming to end my streams at 3 a.m. from now on. 3 a.m. is when I want to end my stream, and we're already in extra time once we're past 3 a.m. That way I feel like I can get it in my head that I'm like, okay, well, look, it's 3:30, it's 3:40, like we're really already in extra time quite a bit right now. Let's just find a nice. Sorry, my headset died there. Let's just find an okay time to just wrap it up because this can't continue, really. So I'm going to be more firm with that when in regards to when I'm streaming. In regards to abstinence, I don't really have too much other than like I don't know. There's nothing new that's really coming to mind other than I don't know. I don't believe that shame is the answer or feeling shameful about it or whatnot. I think the idea is to understand it and try to understand it, try to accept myself a little bit more, and understand that it's for my benefit. And I'm just going to feel good when I do that. With my sleep is under control, when my abstinence is under control, when I'm exercising and rock climbing, these I feel, and eating well, these are all things that I feel are, combined just give such a positive energy boost to be able to do more things and to just feel better. So I want that to be my motivation, right? I want that to be my motivation, not a feeling of shame or disappointment or self-criticism. I want being motivated by knowing that things are going to get better from doing this. So that's what I'm going to try to reflect on, tell myself on, wake up when I wake up in the morning, telling myself that, affirming that, just even though I don't really do affirmations, I'm gonna try, who knows, and see if that can help to some degree because at this point, like it's just I hate this constant patterns. I hate patterns that just aren't getting solved, right? So I need to try something. And I feel like what I just said now is something I want to really try to ingrain. In fact, I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write it down on my little notebook here. Little sticky notes that I got. I encourage you all to have like a pen and paper ready to write things that come on your mind. But let's go here with here. Let's add uh, think about how awesome it feels when you stick to your foundation. And when I say foundation, of course, I mean sleep, eating, exercise, and in this case, also abstinence from pornography in my case. So I'm going to have that there, hopefully I can, notice it because sometimes I just I don't notice these things, but hopefully that's what I plan on doing. Um, and yeah, so we've got our plan for our Twitch as well to be, we set a deadline like, hey, we have a 1 hour buffer window where I'm already like normally I could very easily end 1 hour at that point, but we have 1 hour of okay, whereas ending 1 hour past that point is still fine, but that's our absolute limit. We have a plan for the abstinence. And see, this is what I'm talking about, guys, when I talk about like, I've mentioned this in a few weeks back Um, but finding, the obstacles, and when something's not working out, think about things that can solve it, right? It sounds very simple and obvious, but I really challenge most of you to think about a lot of things that you're working on and it's not working out, but you're still in your head like, nah, I'll keep on trying without changing anything. And the Einstein quote, uh, doing the same thing, expecting different results is the definition of insanity or something like that, right? Like it's very basic stuff, but like do it. Come up with a plan. Reflect on yourself. This self-talk, these reflections that I'm doing right now, is an example of something that you can do with whatever you have that you're working on or struggling with, whatever it may be. Um, so yeah, that's what I like to say to you guys. So with that said, thank you for watching. I encourage you to watch the a therapist interview that I had where I was interviewing my therapist. It's my longest video. It's my first guest appearance, my first time interviewing someone. Things could have been better, but I really like the overall message that it had, and I encourage you to watch it, especially if you're on the beginning of your of trying to really focus on it, working on yourself and improving yourself because a lot of very important points were brought up. One of them just being, why is it that you want to improve yourself? Where is this coming from? What is it that you actually envision or idealize? And is that coming from a good place? It's a very important thing that I didn't really talk about in my past videos. That's just one of the points. But again, strongly recommend watching it. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.